Hello friends, I hope you are all doing good. Welcome back. So before we begin our today's lecture, a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you all. May Lord Ganesha bless you with all the happiness, all the success. So you have your examination coming up in next 45 days, 50 days. So I pray Lord Ganesha and to all the other gods also that he makes you clear this examination with flying colors. You study all the syllabus, or you should be able to revise everything properly on time, and you should be able to reproduce the same thing in your examination whenever you are writing that particular examination. So with this being said, let us straight away start our discussion on this beautiful topic called as value of supply. So in our today's lecture, we are going to discuss a section called as section 15, which is value of supply. Very small section, very small section. So smallest topic also. But yeah, from exam point of view, it is an important topic because they normally ask questions on this value of supply. Section 15, section 9, which is charging section, it said, subject to the provision of subsection 2, there shall be levied a tax called as central goods and services tax on all intrastate supply of goods or services or both, except on alcoholic liquor for human consumption on a value determined under section 15. So they are going to levy some taxes whenever you make any kind of supply, and the value for that particular supply is required to be determined as per the section called as section number 15. So today we will be discussing about this particular section. Section name is what, sir? Section 15. Section 15. Okay, so section 15 subsection 1 talks about what, sir? Transaction value. Now section 15 subsection 1 says value of supply means transaction value. You just have to see whether there is a transaction between two different persons. Say Priya Sadis, Karina Sadis. So Karina Sadis came to Priya Sadis and she ordered a sari worth rupees 10 lakhs. Now, is there a transaction between Priya and Karina? Yes, sir, there is a transaction between Priya and Karina. What is the value of that particular transaction? It is 10 lakh rupees, sir. So what is section 15 subsection 1 telling? Value of supply is transaction value. What is value of supply? It is the transaction value. Sir, what do you mean by transaction value, sir? Sir, you said that there should be transaction between two different persons and the value of the transaction will be taken as transaction value. Is it so simple, sir? Sir, is transaction value so simple, sir? Is value of supply so simple that there is a transaction between two different persons and whatever is the value of that particular transaction, that will be taken as value of supply? No, we'll see. What is the meaning of this transaction value, sir? Section 15 subsection 1 says value of supply means transaction value. Sir, what do you mean by this transaction value? Transaction value means the price which is actually paid or payable. What is transaction value? The price which is actually paid or payable for the supply of goods or services or both, where the supplier and the recipient should not be related person, and the price which you are paying is the only consideration or it is the sole consideration. I'll repeat. What is value of supply, sir? Value of supply is transaction value. Sir, what do you mean by transaction value? Transaction value is the price which is actually paid or payable, where the supplier and the recipient are not related, and the price which you are paying is the only consideration or it is the sole consideration. Supplier and recipient should not be related person. The meaning of related person is given to an explanation to section 15. Just you have to know what is related person. From exam point of view, you don't have to buy at all these things. And they say that the price which you are paying should be the only consideration, it should be the sole consideration. Sir, what do you mean by sole consideration, sir? Sole consideration means only consideration. You should not receive anything else. The money which you are paying should be the only consideration for that particular supply. Sir, who is related person? Who is related person? If you are officers or directors of one other's business, or if you are legally recognized as partners of partnership firm, an employer and the employer are treated as relative, then if you are directly or indirectly controlling 25% or more of the voting right or shares of a company, if one of them is directly or indirectly controlled by other, if both of them are controlled by third person, or if both of them are controlling some third person, and if they are members of same family. Members of same family, you remember we discussed this family meaning while discussing the topic called as supply. Now family means what, sir? Members of same family means say for me, Mr. Dilip, wife, spouse of Mr. Dilip will be relative and children of Mr. Dilip will be relative. My parents, brothers, sister, etc., they will be my relative if they are not wholly dependent on me. If they are wholly dependent on me, then they will be treated as my relative. If they are not dependent on me, then they are not my relative. Okay, then after this, sir, What is value of supply, sir? Transaction value. Transaction value means the price which you are actually paying or payable, where the supplier and the recipient are not related, and the price which you are paying is the only consideration, or it is the sole consideration. Now section 15 subsection 2 talks about inclusions in value of supply. You remember my above example, Karina Sarees told Priya Sarees to please supply sarees worth rupees 10 lakhs. Now Priya is in Bangalore, Karina is in Mumbai. Priya Sarees is in Bangalore and Karina Sarees is in Mumbai. Now to supply the sarees from Bangalore to Mumbai, I may incur some transportation charges of say 5,000 rupees. I may take some insurance of say 5,000 rupees. I may incur some packing charges of say 2,000 rupees. Now the question is whether these packing charges, transportation charges and these insurance charges etc., whether they are required to be included in value of supply. Whether the value of supply will be 10 lakhs 12,000 or the value of supply will be only the transaction value which is 10 lakhs. Are there anything which is required to be included when you are computing the value of supply? The answer to this question is yes. There are few things which are required to be included in value of supply. What are those things, sir? They are given in section 15 subsection 2. Section 15 subsection 2 talks about 5 different things which are required to be included when you are computing the value of supply. Sir, what are these 5 different things, sir? All the taxes except the taxes under GST law if charged separately. All the different types of taxes except the taxes under GST law. So say for example, to supply a particular product, to make a particular product, the government is collecting some municipal taxes from you. The government is collecting some custom duty from you, or you have incurred custom duty expenditure, you have incurred excise duty expenditure, etc. Now all these different types of taxes are required to be included in value of supply. When you are computing the value of supply, you should include all these different types of taxes if they are charged separately except the taxes under GST law. Please note, however, this will not include the TCS. This shall not include the TCS. TCS collected under Income Tax Act shall not form part of value of supply. Normally, if you remember in your income tax law, there is a provision of TCS which says that if you sell any vehicle, say for example car, I am selling a car whose value is more than 10 lakh rupees. In this case, the seller of the car should also collect 1% TCS from the recipient. So this TCS will not form part of the value of supply. There was a clarification which was given by the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs telling that this TCS collected under income tax law will not form part of value of supply, because whatever TCS they are collecting, the supplier is collecting, he is giving it to the income tax department. The income tax department is giving you back that particular TCS when you are filing your income tax return. So they say this TCS will not form part of value of supply. So all taxes except the taxes under GST law. Except the taxes under GST law means what, sir? Your CGST, SGST, IGST, UTGST, GST, compensation cess, except these taxes, all the different types of taxes will form part of your value of supply. Then any payment made by the recipient which the supplier had to incur. I am supplying goods to you. I am supplying goods to you. For making this particular supply, there is an expenditure which was supposed to be incurred by me. I am supplying a particular goods to you. To supply this particular goods, there was an expenditure which was supposed to be incurred by me, but it is incurred by you. Any expenditure incurred by the recipient which the supplier had to incur, that also will form part of value of supply. Then any incidental expenses for anything done, by the supplier to make this particular supply. So for making this supply, what are the incidental expenses I am incurring? I am incurring transportation expenses, add it in value of supply. I am incurring this insurance expenses, add it in value of supply. I am incurring this packing cost, add it in value of supply. For making this particular supply, are there any incidental expenses which is incurred by you? Yes, then please add all those incidental expenses in computing the value of supply. Then interest, penalty, late fee for delayed payment of consideration. Now there may be a case that I have sold goods to Karina. I have told Karina, please pay that please make the payment to me within 30 days. But if you don't make the payment within 30 days to me, within 30 days, then you will have to pay me an interest or a penalty of 10,000 rupees. Now this is an interest, penalty, late fee for delayed payment of consideration. If Karina does not make the payment of consideration to me on time, within time, then I am going to charge something called as interest, penalty, late fee from her for the delayed payment of this particular consideration. This also will form part of the value of supply. Interest, penalty, late fee for delayed payment of consideration. Then subsidy directly linked to the price excluding the subsidy given by central government and state government. Subsidy directly linked to the price. Subsidy directly linked to the price. So if you are getting any subsidy which is directly linked to the price. Sir, what do you mean by directly linked to the price? Because of that particular subsidy, the value of the value of the product is increasing or decreasing. The subsidy which you are receiving, no, because of this subsidy, the price is getting fluctuated. The price which you are charging that on that product is getting reduced. So if there is any general subsidy which you receive because you are doing a particular kind of business, you are receiving a subsidy. That is not required to be that is not treated as directly linked to the price. But what do you mean by directly linked to the price? Because you are receiving this particular subsidy, the price which is charged for this product is decreasing or it is reducing if it is affecting the price of that particular product. So subsidy directly linked to the price excluding the subsidy given by central government or state government, excluding the subsidy which is given by central government or state government, any other subsidy which is directly linked to the price. So if it is a subsidy which is directly linked to the price and given by central government, state government, don't add. If it is subsidy which is not directly linked to the price, then whether it is given by central government, state government or anyone, it will not be added. But if it is a subsidy which is directly linked to the price and given by any person other than central government and state government, it will be added in value of supply. Then, sir, are there anything which is required to be excluded from value of supply? Sir, in computing this value of supply, sir, is there anything which I am supposed to exclude? Yes, there is something which you have to exclude. Sir, in computation of this value of supply, is there anything which I have to exclude? Yes, exclusions from value of supply. What is required to be excluded, sir? Discounts. Discounts are required to be excluded. Discounts can be given before or at the time when the supply is made, or discounts can be given after the supply is made. So discount which is given after the supply is made are also called as post supply discount. Okay, and discount which is given at the time when the supply is made to you or before the supply is made to you. So discount which is given to you at the time when the supply is made to you or before the supply is made to you shall be excluded from value of supply if they are shown separately on the invoice. So if in that particular invoice they have mentioned, they have recorded the details of the discount, they have included the details of that particular discount, they have shown the discount details separately over there, then please exclude it from value of supply. If it is a case of discount which is given at the time or before supply, exclude, reduce it from value of supply if it is shown separately in the invoice. And however, if it is a discount which is given to you after the supply has been made, if it is a discount which is given after the supply has been made, exclude it from value of supply if all the three conditions are getting satisfied. All these three conditions should get satisfied. If these three conditions are getting satisfied, then only I will exclude the discount which is given after supply. Three conditions. That discount should be agreed between the supplier and the recipient at the time when the supply is made. At the time when the supply is made, no, at the time when the supply is made, it should be agreed between the supplier and the recipient. Then it should be linked to a specific invoice. It cannot be a general discount. It cannot be, say, a year-end discount. It cannot be a turnover-based discount. It should be linked to specific invoice. That discount should be with respect to one particular invoice, and the input tax credit on the discount amount should be reversed by the recipient. Once the recipient gets the discount, then the recipient should also reverse the input tax credit on particular discount amount. So if it is a discount given after supply, three conditions are required to be satisfied. Condition number one, agreed between supplier and recipient at the time of supply. Condition number two, linked to specific invoice, and ITC on that discount should be reversed. And now there was a small clarification given that no claim bonus which is given by insurance company should be reduced from value of supply. In circular video I have already spoke about that. Then section 15 subsection 4 says, if you cannot determine the value of supply as per section 15 subsection 1, then determine it as per rules. Rules are applicable at your final level. And section 15 subsection 5 says government may notify value of supply in some cases. In some cases government will tell you what is the value of supply. So what are those different cases? You ask government, meaning that also you learn in final level. So this is basically all about your value of supply topic. This is basically all about your revision. Just small section, three sections which you have to remember: 15.1, 15.2 and 15.3. Now let us do some problems on value of supply, because in examination what is important is doing problems and not the theory part of this. Obviously theory questions can also be asked sometimes. So value of supply, question number 1, are post supply discount eligible for deduction from value of supply in all situations? So what is their question? Their first question only says, is the discount which is given after supply allowed to be excluded from value of supply? In all the situations, all the different cases, will the discount which is given after the supply is made by you, will it be excluded from value of supply? Answer is no. No, 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 it will not be excluded. Only if three conditions are satisfied, it will be excluded. So no post supply discounts are not eligible for deductions from value of supply in all the situations. Such discounts are allowed as deductions from value of supply only in the situations where following conditions are satisfied. It should be agreed between supplier and recipient, discount should be linked to specific invoice, and proportionate ITC should be reversed by the recipient. If above conditions are satisfied, then only discount will be allowed, as post supply discount will be allowed to be reduced from value of supply. Next question. Sharp Minds Institute provides coaching for engineering entrance exams. Monthly fees charged by the institute is 10,000 rupees. Institute is known for its commitment to provide education to underprivileged children. It trains 10 students every year for entrance examination free of cost. So every year 10 students they are teaching free of cost. The institute has received 3 lakh rupees as coaching fees for a month, and Nav Jeevan, an NGO working in the area of education for underprivileged children, has given a subsidy of 10,000 rupees in lump sum during the month to the institute, as it is serving the cause of underprivileged student. So what has happened in this case, sir? There is an institute called as Sharp Minds, so which is teaching in some this engineering courses. So now what this institute does, this institute charges some fees, monthly fees of 10,000 rupees from the students, and they also teach underprivileged students. Now what has happened, they have received a total fees of 3 lakh rupees in this particular month. So we don't know whether it is 100 students or 40 students. So by average we can calculate, sir 30 students have taken registration, because 10,000 per students into 30. But however, what has happened, they have received a subsidy of 10,000 rupees in lump sum. Will the subsidy be reduced from value of supply? Section 15 subsection 2 clause E says, will the subsidy be included in value of supply? Section 15 subsection 2 clause E says, any subsidy, inclusions in value of supply, any subsidy directly linked to the price excluding the subsidy given by central government and state government shall be included in value of supply. In the present case, the subsidy which is given by Nav Jeevan, an NGO working for education of underprivileged children, of rupees 10,000 is not directly linked to the price. Sir, how do you say it is not directly linked to the price? Is the price, the amount which is charged to the student, is that increase or decreasing because of this subsidy? No. So this is a lump sum subsidy which they have received. It is not directly linked to the price, therefore it will not be reduced from value of supply. Furniture Wala is a chain of retail showrooms selling both modern and classic furniture. In order to build strong customer association, showroom provides free delivery of furniture at premises of the customer if the distance between showroom and the customer premises is up to 20 kilometers. So if the distance is up to 20 kilometers, they will give free delivery. Where the distance is more than 20 kilometers, showroom charges concessional rate of 10 rupees for every additional kilometer. So up to 20 kilometers it is free. After that, for every 1 kilometer 10 rupees they are going to charge. Miss Leena Kapoor purchases a double bed, a dressing table and a central table worth rupees 2 lakhs from Furniture Wala. Miss Leena gets free delivery as her residence is located at 18 kilometers from the showroom. The showroom incurs expenditure of 1,000 for delivering the furniture to her residence. Determine the value of taxable supplies. So basically the question over here is, company has a policy. What policy does the company has? Company has a policy of giving furniture free delivery free if the distance of the customer is up to 20 kilometers. So Miss Leena had purchased product worth rupees 2 lakhs and she stays around 18 kilometers away from this particular location. So now the question is whether the discount, so they have not charged anything, but however company has incurred an expenses of 10,000 rupees. Company actually incurred an expenses, though company is not charging, company has actually incurred an expenses. So since the company has incurred the expenses of 1,000 rupees, will it be added in value of supply? So the question over here is very simple, whether this amount of 1,000 rupees which is incurred by the company, whether it will be added in value of supply. Come on, India. Now there is section 15 subsection 2 clause C says incidental expenses for anything done for making the supply should be added in value of supply. Now in the present case for making this supply they are incurring this incidental expenses of 1000, but however the company's policy is not charging this amount. When the company is not charging at all this amount, just because you are incurring that expenses, will you add it in value of supply? No. For example, I am doing sari business. I am selling a sari for rupees 2 lakhs. Okay, I am selling a sari for rupees 2 lakhs. So for selling this sari, will I collect my rental expenses also of my building where I am having the sari? Will I collect electricity charges also from him? Because to sell this sari, my employee has shown the sari to you, he has turned on all the lights, etc. You pay the electricity bill. No. Okay, now I am offering that facility wherein I will give free delivery up to 20 kilometers. Whether I am incurring some cost for making the delivery or not, it does not matter. Therefore, in this case, will it be added in value of supply? This will not be added in value of supply. 1000 rupees will not be added in value of supply. Will your answer change if Miss Leena is 50 kilometers away from the showroom? Now, if obviously she is 50 kilometers away from the showroom, then 30 kilometers, that is up to 20 it is free, 30 kilometers into 10 rupees, which is 300 rupees will be added in value of supply. Obviously this 300 rupees will be added in value of supply. In that case my value of supply will become how much, sir? 2,300,000. So in the given case, the showroom is not charging any amount towards freight from Miss Lena, but incurring the same out of its own pocket. Therefore the same should not be added in value of supply. Hence value of supply is 2 lakhs. Miss Lena, however, answer will change in the second case when the showroom will charge 300 rupees from Miss Lena. In the case, it will be treated as composite supply where principal supply is supply of furniture and the value of the supply will become 2,03,000. A Food Private Limited gets an order for supply of processed food from a customer. The customer wants the consignment tested from gluten and specified chemical residues. A Food Private Limited does testing before supply and charges testing fees for the same. A Food argues that such testing should not form part of consideration for the sale as it is separate activity. Is the argument correct as per section 15? So what has happened in this case, there is a company called as A Food Private Limited which is supplying some food, processed food items. So there are a group of customers who wants this food to be tested before the supply is made to them. So for testing this, some expenses have been incurred. So now the question is whether this expenses incurred for testing before delivering this food is required to be added in value of supply. Answer is yes, sir, it should be added in value of supply. Incidental expenses for anything done for making this supply shall be added in value of supply. Therefore in the present case this amount is incidental, testing fees etc is incidental expenses, therefore it will be added in value of supply. Now next question, question number 5. Mazda Banners, an advertising firm, gives its customer an interest-free credit for 30 days for payment. So they say their payment terms is what, sir? 30 days. Its customer ABC paid for supply 32 days after the supply of service. Mazda Banners waived interest payable for 2 days. The department wants to add interest for 2 days. Should notional interest be added in value of supply? Now what has happened in this case is beautiful case. In exam also normally this kind of questions have been asked. What is this question? In the sense, in theory they not in theory, in practical they have asked this kind of question. What is this question actually trying to tell you? This question says that there is a company called some advertising company. Now this advertising company has a policy of making the payment within 30 days. So if you are the customer of this company, you should make the payment to the company within 30 days. If you don't make the payment within 30 days, after 30 days they are going to charge interest from you. Now what has happened, there is a company there is a customer called as ABC. ABC has purchased took some advertisement services from this company and they have not made the payment within 30 days, they have made the payment in 32 days. So there was a delay of 2 days. Now because there was a delay of 2 days, obviously interest for 2 days should be collected. But what the company has done, what this advertisement company has done, they have told that no, we don't require interest, we are waiving off the interest, Now the whether this waive off of interest, because the interest has been waived off by the company, should it be added in value of supply or not? Because department is telling, because your policy is to add interest after there is a delay, you should add it in value of supply. That is what the department is telling. Now, what do you feel? Should I add it in value of supply? What do you feel? Should I add it in value of supply? In the present case, whatever department is telling is of no use to us, because it is my company, it is my supply, it is my policy. I can change my policy whenever I want. See, normally if there is a delay, if you don't make the payment within 30 days, I agree that I am going to charge interest, but yeah, there is only 2 days delay and I am waiving it off. I am only telling that don't pay the interest to me. When I am not receiving this amount, why the question of adding it in value of supply? The question of adding it in value of supply will not come. So this is a supply that is valued as per section 15 subsection 1 as price is sole consideration for supply and the supply is made to unrelated person. The value of supply includes certain elements like interest which are actually payable. Once it is waived off, interest is not payable, therefore it will not be added in value of supply. So if interest is payable only, then I'll add. If it is waived off, then I am not going to add. So in some cases in examination, questions were asked that say you have it was agreed that 10,000 interest is required to be paid, but finally only 6,000 was paid. How much will you add in value of supply? 6,000 rupees is what we are going to add in value of supply. Okay, now let us come to practical question, guys. Okay. Practical question. Vayu Limited provides you the following. Very simple question, easy question. Vayu Limited provides you the following particulars relating to the goods supplied to Agni Limited. List price of the goods 76,000. Special packing. List price of the goods 76,000. Special packing at the request of customer. Special packing cost they have incurred, and they have incurred this at the request of the customer. Customer has asked them. So will it be added in value of supply? Yes, sir. Incidental expenses. Duties levied by local authorities. Any taxes collect. It will include all the different types of taxes except the taxes under GST law. So yes, it will be added in value of supply. CGST, SGST. No, it will not be added in value of supply. Subsidy received from an NGO. This price of 76,000 is given after considering the above subsidy. Now, subsidy received from NGO. Now, here they have not given whether it is linked to specifically linked to the price or not. Now, please note, when they say this word, the price of 76,000 given above is after considering the subsidy. What does this basically means? This means that it is directly linked to the price. So this means that it is directly linked to the price. Now please note, normally there is a wrong notion with the students. What normally I have seen, only with respect to subsidy there is this problem, okay? Other things included, see, normally when you see different types of question, they will use the word included, not considered, etc., or it is after considering the above price, etc. Now normally these types of questions are asked in the examination, a student get confused. With respect to subsidy, keep one point in mind. Now when they say that the price given above is after considering the subsidy, it does not mean that the price has been increased or reduced or etc. It does not mean that. This specifically means that it is directly linked to the price and not or it is not directly linked to the price. So in the present case, when they give that it is after considering, that means it is directly linked to the price. Should I add it in value of supply? Answer is yes. So what is the total value of supply, sir? So 76,000 plus 5,000 plus 4,000 plus 5,000. 90,000 is the value of supply. Sir, now please note, in examination, let us assume this is a question for 4 marks. Will I get full 4 marks? Answer is no. For this answer, right answer, you are going to get only 2 marks. You are going to get only 2 marks for the right answer. First, you should write a note for this point. Note number 1 will be with respect to section 15 subsection 1. Value of supply is transaction value, which is price actually paid or payable for supply of goods or services or both. No, wait. This is not the complete answer. There is one more point which is missed out over here, 3%. This will take. Then you should write a note for all the different things which you are including. Please note, you should write all these different line items, and then if you are including, write the amount, not including, write dash. So for this, yes, incidental expenses should be added in value of supply. Duties collected by local authority will be added in value of supply as per section 15 subsection 2. CGST, SGST will not be added in value of supply because taxes under GST law should not be added in value of supply. Subsidy directly linked to the price will be included or added in value of supply. Then Vayu Limited offers a discount of 3% on the list price. List price is how much? 76,000. So 76,000 into 3% gives 2,280. So 2,280 rupees discount you are getting. So will this discount be excluded from value of supply? Yes, it will be. Now when they say a list price which is recorded in the invoice, what does this mean? Meaning this discount has been mentioned in the invoice. So will it be excluded from value of supply? Answer is yes. So what is the value of supply, sir? 87,720 rupees is the value of supply. You will have to write a note for discount also. You will have to write a note for discount also. For all of this combined together, you can write one note. And for this, you can write note number 3. Machine Limited is engaged in manufacturing of machine. It has supplied one machine to Z company with the following details. Determine the total amount of GST payable. Prices of machine excluding the taxes and under mentioned charges. Okay, 8,50,000 is the price of the machine. Installation charges, it will be included in value of supply. Packing charges, include it in value of supply. Design engineering charges, include it in value of supply. Pre-delivery inspection charges also you should include in value of supply. Sir, what is this pre-delivery inspection charges? Before making the actual delivery, I am inspecting this particular product, so it is called as pre-delivery. Before delivery, I am inspecting inspection charges. Then cash discount of 2% is allowed as per the contract, because buyers made the full payment in advance. So 2% of the price. What is the price, sir? 85,000, 8,50,000 into 0.2% is 17,000. I am going to give a discount. Okay. Bought out accessories worth 80,000 rupees are supplied free of cost. Meaning what, sir? So there is an expenses which was supposed to be incurred by the recipient, which was supposed to be incurred by the supplier, which is incurred by the recipient, worth 8,000, included in value of supply. Machine is supplied in a durable and returnable packing. 50,000 rupees. See, whenever a question says that there is some durable and returnable packing, it is durable, meaning the life of this material is more, and it is returnable, it is going to be returned. So that cost should never be added. Packing cost, say primary packing, secondary packing, all the different types of packing you should add, but except this durable and returnable packing. Durable and returnable packing, don't add it in value of supply. So what is the value of supply in the present case? 8,50,000 plus 30,000 plus 12,500 plus 4,000 rupees plus 1,000 rupees plus 8,000 rupees minus 17,000 rupees, 9,22,500. I'll solve a question at the end. I'll show you the format also, how to solve. These are all general basic questions, so I'm just solving it in this short manner. I'll solve a good question, good exam question I'll solve. A Limited sold machine to I Limited worth rupees 4 lakh, excluding taxes. 3% discount is allowed since the payment is made. Expenses, okay, so you can solve it by yourself. I'll just tell whether it is required to be included. 4 lakh rupees is this. Expenses pertaining to installation and erections, permanently fixed, yes, it would be added in value of supply. Cost of durable and returnable packing, no. Actual freight, add it in value of supply. Subsidies, no. Subsidies, add it in value of supply because it not received from government. Transportation, add it in value of supply. Okay, anyways, you should have everything excluding this amount, and also give 3% discount which is given. So similar to previous question basically. Again, this is also a very small question. Answer is given over here. So 20, you should basically, I think, add all these 3 items. You will get the amount. So this, if you add all the 3 items, if there is a discount, reduce this discount, so it will come to 15,500. This is also a simple question. Kamal Book Depot, a wholesaler of stationery items registered in Mumbai, has received order from for supply of stationery items worth rupees 2 lakhs on 12th November 2023 from a local registered person, Mr. Mehta, Mumbai. Kamal Book Depot charge following additional expenses. So 2 lakh rupees is the cost plus additional expenses they are charging: packing cost, add it in value of supply; freight, add it in value of supply; transit, add it in value of supply; design engineering charges and taxes by municipal authority, everything will be added in value of supply. Goods were delivered to Mr. Mehta on 14th of November. Since Mr. Mehta was very happy with the quality of the goods, he made payment of the goods on the same day and simultaneously placed another order on Kamal Book Depot on stationery items amounting to 10 lakhs. Now what has happened? So at the time when the delivery was made, so they have this company, that Mehta company. So Mr. Mehta made the payment because he was very happy with the quality. He made the payment immediately. On that day only he made the payment, and he also gave order worth rupees 10 lakhs, which was supposed to be delivered in the month of December. On receipt of the second order, Kamal and company gave a discount of 20,000 rupees on the first order. So what happened? Because second order was received on the first order, which they are talking about above, they had given a discount of 20,000 rupees. Okay, compute the GST liability of Kamal Book Depot assuming the GST rates are this much. Now what is this point talking all about? This point basically talks about whether this discount is required to be excluded from value of supply or not. Everything else is same. Whether this 20,000 rupees discount is required to be excluded in value of supply or not. They are not talking about the supply which you are going to make in the month of December. In the November month you have sold product worth rupees 2 lakhs and you are going to add all these different items, correct? Now whether this discount of 20,000 rupees will be reduced from value of supply or not, sir? Whether it will be reduced from value of supply or not? Answer is no. Sir, why sir no, it will not be reduced from value of supply? Because this is a discount which is given after the supply has been made. If the discount is given after supply has been made, three conditions should be satisfied. It should be agreed between the supplier and the recipient at the time when the supply has been made. At the time when the supply was made, it was never agreed. Only when the second order was placed, they gave the discount. So at the time when the first order of 2 lakh rupees went, no, there was no agreement that discount will be given. So it will not be. So basic condition only, it is not satisfying. Compute the GST liability. So answer is 2,15,000. What if expenses of 1 to 5 given above is already included in the price of 2 lakhs? So if it is already included, then I will not include it again. They say, what if this expenses is already included? If it is already included, don't include it. So the price value will be what, sir? 2 lakhs. Why, sir, 2 lakhs? Because the value over here, the price stationery items are worth rupees 2 lakhs. You are anyways not reducing discount amount. Okay. Candy Blue Limited, a registered person is manufacturing chocolates and biscuits. It provides following details of taxable interstate supply made by it in October. So October month, whatever some supply they have made. List price 12,40,000. Items already adjusted in the price. Now please note again, as I told you, with respect to subsidy, this is the major, only with respect to subsidy there is a major confusion with the students. Now what is the point telling? Items already adjusted in the price. They have given subsidy given by central government and subsidy given by trade association. So what does this basically mean, sir? Whether this is already, whether this subsidy is reduced from the above items or it is not reduced from the above items, what does this actually mean? This basically means, this line basically means that this subsidy is directly linked to the price. So when the subsidy is directly linked to the price, if it is received from central government, state government, don't add it in value of supply. Received from others, add it in value of supply. So 12,40,000, this amount will not be added in value of supply because it is received from central government. 30,000 rupees will be added in value of supply. Then items not adjusted in the above price, meaning these items are not considered at arriving the above price. So now we should consider it. Tax levied by municipal authority 24,000, added in value of supply. Packing charges 12,000 rupees, added in value of supply. Late fees paid by the recipient for supply for delayed payment, okay, that also you should add it in value of supply. So what is the total amount, sir? Total amount is this, whatever total is there, 12,40,000 plus 30,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000 plus 5,000. 13,11,000 rupees. Now here obviously note number 1, I'll tell you important note which you have to write over here. Note number 1, section 15 subsection 1, value of supply is transaction value. Then you write a note on inclusions in value of supply. You write a note on inclusions in value of supply, section 15 subsection 2. Subsidy given by central government and state government is not required to be added in value of supply. Subsidy given by any person other than central government, state government, if it is directly linked to the price, added in value of supply. Therefore this amount is added. Taxes levied by municipal authority will be added in value of supply, because all taxes except the tax under GST law will be added in value of supply. Incidental expenses will be added. Late fees will be added in value of supply for delayed payment of consideration. Now one important note for this late fees, because the question is silent, you should write, it is assumed that, because the question is silent, write a note telling it is assumed that the late fees is exclusive of GST. It is assumed that the GST amount is not included in the late fee, therefore the entire 5,000 rupees is added. Normally if nothing is given, what you are supposed to do, you are required to exclude that GST amount and add only that net amount. Only net amount is required to be added. Okay, one exam question is there. Now you can write a note also. Please note, in that examination 2 answers were given, but when the question is completely silent, because they have not given the tax rate also in this case, you can write a note as it is assumed this that this amount of late fees is exclusive of GST, therefore entire 5,000 rupees is added, because the rate of tax is also not given. Okay, details relating to machine sold by S Limited to A Limited in February. List price is 9,50,000 excluding discounts and taxes. Further additional information which is given: municipal taxes added in value of supply, outward freight charges add that also in value of supply. Additional information, see, whenever you see this additional information or other information, that means these are the information which is extra, which is given to you, meaning the price which is there is after considering all these things. These are not at all included in the price, so you should accordingly include it. Normally interest free, after it makes 1% interest they are charging. The company made a payment in 45 days, however the interest was waived off. In the present case, see that the theory part came over here, so the interest was waived off, meaning you don't have to include this interest amount. 50,000 rupees subsidy was received from NGO. This subsidy was not directly linked to the price. So what is the answer? Very simple, 9,50,000 plus 45,000 plus 65,000 is the answer. I think 10 lakh, 950 plus 45 plus 65, 60,000. Oh, there are some more items. A Limited deducted discount of 15,000 at the time of final payment, which was not as per agreement. So this discount will it be reduced from value of supply? Answer is no. 9,500 TCS was collected. Anyways, this also no adjustment. It will not be added in value of supply. So whatever answer we have got is right. But for this answer, will you get the full marks? No. For this answer, you are only going to get 2 marks. This may be a question for 6 marks. Only 2 marks you will get for this right answer. What you will get the main marks for the notes which you write. For all these different items which are there, you are required to give a separate note. So since this interest is waived off, it will not be added in value of supply. Then 50,000 rupees subsidy, since it is not directly linked to the price, it will not be added in value of supply. Then 15,000 rupees discount, since it was not agreed, it will not be reduced from value of supply. Then 9,500 TCS, as per the clarification given by CBIC, it will not be included in value of supply. Priya Electronics, again a simple question. Priya Electronics is a registered supplier in manufacturing taxable goods. It provides you the following details of taxable supplies. Okay, this is the list price. Subsidy received from central government, don't add it in value of supply. Subsidy received from NGO, add it in value of supply. So when they say exclusively related to supply above, means that is directly linked to the price. Municipal taxes add, packing charges add. Late fees paid by the recipient for delayed payment of consideration. Recipient has agreed to pay 6 lakh rupees in lump sum and no additional amount is payable. Now please note, when they say that I am going to pay only 6 lakh rupees in lump sum, I am not going to pay anything extra. See, normally if you if see normally so all these amounts are required to be added. I'll discuss about this point. When they say that no extra amount will be paid, this amount which I am paying 6,000 will be the final amount. Normally if you add it in value of supply, see, if you add it in value of supply, meaning whatever amount is going to come on that GST also will be paid by the customer. Say I have made a sales of rupees 10 lakhs, on that 18% is the GST, so 1,80,000 rupees will be the GST. So total even 11,80,000 is the amount, correct? The total amount is how much, sir? 11,80,000. Now when the total amount is 11,80,000, the customer is going to pay you how much? 11,80,000. So if there is any extra money which you are charging for delayed payment of consideration, see, I'm actually explaining the difference between this 5,000 rupees note which I gave and this 6,000 rupees note which I am explaining now. They are telling this, the customer is going to pay only this 6,000 rupees, nothing extra. Meaning what, sir? On this 6,000, basically it will be added in value of supply. If it will be added in 10 lakh rupees, then on that also GST will be charged. But they are telling I am not going to pay any extra GST on that. Meaning what, sir? This is required to be treated as inclusive of GST. And when you are adding, add an amount excluding GST. Sir, how, sir? Now 18%. Normally when the rate is not given, assume it to be 18%. And interest also, because it is services, anyways 18% is the rate. So when you are adding over here, say I will take this 12 lakh rupees, this I am not going to take. Subsidy 50,000 rupees I am going to take because it is directly linked. Taxes 20,000 rupees I am going to take. 15,000 rupees packing charges I am going to take, and 6,000 into 100 divided by 118. Because this 6,000 is the final amount which is going to make, it is an amount inclusive of GST. Exclude the GST amount and add the balance amount. How much will be the amount, sir? 6,000 into 100 divided by 118. 508 4.7 something 745. So 12 lakhs plus 50,000 plus 20,000 plus 15,000 plus 5,000, 84.745. So 12 lakh 90,085 rupees. So this is the answer. Please note, all these are exam questions. All this is exam questions. This question and this question, they are all exam questions. That heading I didn't write in this case. Okay. Now this is one more exam question, an important question. I'll solve this question. I'll solve it on the end. Anyways, I'll just explain this because it is already solved by me. There is a separate video which I have already made. You can watch that video, how to write, or else I'll solve it better. So I'll take it at the end. X Private Limited provided following particulars relating to goods sold by it to A Limited. List price okay, municipal taxes add, packing charges not included in the price add, subsidy directly linked to the price add, then pay to one of the vendors. Now please never get confused with this subsidy included, not included. Don't get confused. Other points you consider as based on whether it is included in the price or not included in the price. With respect to subsidy, when they say it is included, that the only thing which they mean that is it is directly linked to the price or not. And pay to one of the members in relation to the service provided by the members, not included. Okay. Discount you can exclude. Delayed payment of consideration, it is inclusive of GST. I think same as above question which we just now solved. The answer is given over here. You can solve it. Okay, please note all these questions etc. If you want to download, you can download it from the Telegram channel. It is available over there. Krishna Private Limited is registered, furnishes the following. I think this was the recent examination question. This is the recent examination question which concluded on the last attempt. No, I think this was the recent examination question. So see over there, discount 2% of the list price is after reviewing the performance. So they are going to give this discount of 2% after reviewing the performance. Meaning what, sir? This is discount which is given after the supply is made. It can be excluded from supply when it is agreed. Then they say that this discount was not known at the time of supply. So it was not agreed at the time of supply. So will this discount be reduced from value of supply? Answer is no. You will have to write a note for that. You will have to write a note. So you will have to write 15.1 for this, and whatever different things you are including, write 15.2, and for this discount write 15.3 and tell it will not be included in value of supply because it is a post supply discount or after supply discount. It will be excluded if three conditions are satisfied. So it was not agreed, it will not be reduced in value of supply. And with respect to this interest will be included in value of supply, but however, since no extra amount is paid, since the amount of interest of 5,000 rupees is inclusive of GST at 18%, amount excluding GST will be added in value of supply. Yeah, Krishna, a registered dealer, furnishes the following information. Again, same kind of question. Sri Krishna Private Limited, a registered supplier, furnishes the following information relating to the goods sold by it to Sri Balram Private Limited. List price of the goods 1 lakh rupees, okay. Municipal taxes, add. Inspection, add. Subsidy received directly linked to the price, add. Late fees for delayed payment of consideration. This late fees were ultimately waived off. Since it is waived off, it will not be added in value of supply. Payment charges paid by the recipient on behalf of the supplier, add it in value of supply. So you just do the total, you will get the answer. So it comes to 1,69,000. Now let me do this question for you. Very beautiful question, 8-mark question asked in examination, 8-mark question. Jonty India Limited, a manufacturer of heavy machines registered at Jaipur, supplied one machine to Dhanku Limited of Udaipur on 5th February 2024 under an invoice of the same date. Using information given below, compute the value of the machine and the GST payable for the month of February 2004. Base price of the machine 28,50,000, okay. Discount of 3%, they have given the amount, very good, we don't have to do any calculation. Secondary packing include, design charges include, municipal taxes include, then subsidy from state government don't include, pre-delivery inspection charges paid to an independent agency in agreement for the supply paid by Danku Limited, expenses incurred by the recipient with the supplier had to include it in value of supply. Interest amount paid by Danku Limited for delayed payment of consideration 12,000 rupees. Now in this examination, this particular question, in this examination, what they have done, sir? For this particular question, what they have done, sir? For this particular question, what they have done? This interest amount which is there, no? This interest amount which is there in the suggested answers which they have given, what they have done with for this interest expenses, sir? This for this interest amount of 12,000 rupees, since nothing is given in this question, and since they have given the tax rates also over here, they have assumed this amount to be inclusive of GST. 12,000 rupees, they have assumed it to be inclusive of GST, and they have excluded the tax amount, and whatever amount is coming, no, after doing this calculation, only that amount they have added in computing the value of supply. Sir, but the question is silent, sir, they have not given. You can write a note, but because they have given the tax rate, no, because they have given the tax rate, always reduce the amount and write a note. See, obviously, because the question, when the question is not clear, you always have a liberty of writing a note on that particular point. Now, how do I answer this, sir? How do I answer the questions on value of supply in examinations? Please follow this format. So we are doing the value, say, who is this? First heading, computation of value of supply. Particulars. Then if you want your answer sheet to be very good, very properly presented, write a column for note, and then finally a column for rupees. So first, list price, note number 1. What is the list price, sir? 28,50,000. Then add inclusions in value of supply. In examination, write properly full value of supply as per section 15 subsection 2. So what are the different things which you are including now? Secondary packing, design, engineering charges, everything I should include. Secondary packing, design and engineering charges, secondary packing, design and engineering charges, just open question. Secondary packing, design, engineering charges. Then point number 3, municipal taxes or tax levied by municipal authority. Then point number 4, subsidy by state government. Then pre-delivery inspection charges, and finally interest. That will give you an amount less discount or exclusion in value of supply. Better write properly, less exclusion from value of supply as per section 15 subsection 3, which is discount. So discount amount is how much? They have given in the question 85,500. So other points. Now sir, you said that this amount should not be added in value of supply. No sir, central subsidy were given by state government, but still you have written in the answer. Yes, my normal practice, and this is something which I suggest students also, whatever different adjustments are there, write it in the question answer. Whatever answer you are writing, write it in the answer. See, now for this adjustment, write it in the answer. Write, say whatever note you are giving, and write a dash over here. Write a dash over here. If it is not required to be included, write a dash over here. But if you add this over here, no, you will be able to check whether you have actually considered all the different items or not. So okay, so secondary packing 30,000 rupees, design engineering charges 90,000 rupees, municipal taxes 25,000, then 80,000 is the subsidy, pre-delivery inspection charges 22,000, and this amount interest calculation they have given 12,000 rupees, which is including is GST. So I should add an amount excluding GST, which comes to how much? 12,000 into 100 divided by 118. 10,169.49. So 69, I'll fix it to 69. 28,50,000 plus 30,000 plus 90,000 plus 25,000 plus 22,000 plus 30, 27, 169 minus 29,41,699. Now next, note number 2. Secondary packing is incidental expenses, design engineering charges incidental expenses, and pre-delivery inspection charges is incidental expenses. For note number 2, as per section 15 subsection 2, all incidental expenses for anything done for making a supply will be added in value of supply. Therefore, secondary packing charges, design engineering charges and pre-delivery inspection charges are added in value of supply. Note number 3, municipal taxes shall be added in value of supply. As per section 15 subsection 2, all the taxes except the taxes collected by central government, except the taxes under GST law, shall be added in value of supply. Therefore, municipal taxes collected for making the supply of this machine will be added in value of supply. Then note number 4, as per section 15 subsection 2, any subsidy directly linked to the price, excluding the subsidy given by central government and state government, shall be added in value of supplies. In the present case, since the subsidy is given by the state government, it is not added in value of supply. And note number 5, in as per section 15 subsection 2, interest, penalty, late fee for delayed payment of consideration shall be added in value of supply, and this amount is required to be treated as inclusive of GST. In the present case, therefore, the amount excluding GST has been added in value of supply. And discount, note number 6, exclusions as per section 15 subsection 3, any discount which is given at the time when the supply is made shall be excluded from the value of supply if it is shown separately on the invoice. Therefore, in the present case, this 85,500 rupees is excluded from value of supply. These are the 6 notes which you have to give for this particular question, and this will be the answer for your question. So this is all about this value of supply revision, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let us meet in our next class with a new topic, which is input tax credit, one of the most important topic, and then I think registration will be left. Majorly all the revisions will be done. Okay, let us meet in our next class. Till then, tada, bye bye, take care.